Hola YouTube, my name is Ricardo Lino and I'm a wheel addict. I'm in Santo André, which is the closest skate park to my newest hometown, which is still my old hometown, Sines, Portugal. I'm about to test these. Give me a second. These. These are the Trigger Beat Schillmeier, and let's see how they work.
He times the power.
Sam, what's your size?
8.
In European size, what's your European size?
40.
What skates you gonna skate today?
43.
Nah, it's all good. You're the Portuguese champ, you know?
That was a good one. Yes, tem.
Teste. 1, 2. Okay, so it's the next day and I still got a smile on my face. And I got a smile on my face because I love this. But let me tell you what I actually really like about these skates. When I first got them, I'm not gonna lie, I look at them and I thought they're like a little bit wide, and I've been used to skate like slimmer skates. When you look from the top, it looks different, so these would remind me more of a old school skate. But when I put them on, first it wasn't as easy to put them on. That's an important thing, because the foams, like I said on the previous video, they're quite thick, so maybe with time they become a little bit softer. I don't really like when the foams are too soft, but at least from what I've felt until now, it feels good. It's like the foams are like stiff enough to provide you support. When you look from the top, yes, they do look a little bit wider than the M12s that I've been skating. Like, I've been skating M12s on as an aggressive skate, and you can clearly see that these ones look more like puffier, but the truth is they work amazing. And the frame, I don't even know, man. I haven't skated freestyle in a long time. Even anti-rocker, when I skate anti-rocker, usually I don't have the best experience, but with this I did. So let me start from one side. I need to get like a sequence for this review of these skates, or for, it's not really a review. First impressions, that's it. This is my first impressions about the Trigger Beat Schillmeier. starting with the wheels. I'm not really used to skate anti-rocker that often. Let's not forget that I'm quite heavy, so a heavy skater like me, if the urethane is not good enough, basically they decore in one section. They did hold pretty well. I felt the wheels fast. I haven't been skating this flat profile in a while, which is more, I think it's more known as a street skating profile. I haven't been street skating that much, but I can tell you that they are fast. They feel fast. They hold it pretty well. It was quite a warm day, not super hot, because today it's like super hot. But the day that I did this video, which was yesterday, it was hot. And like I said, skating the par, skating a bowl, if the wheels weren't good enough, they would decore right away, and they did hold it. Now, the wheels don't have the best grip, which is quite weird, because I keep saying that, at least with my experience over the last few months or even over the last few years, the black wheels usually have a little bit better grip. I don't really know how to explain why, but I've been feeling that. But with these wheels it's actually the opposite. The grip on these wheels is not that good, which can also be a good thing, like for grinding and all that stuff. It's actually amazing. When I was skating the bowl, not that good maybe grip wise, but that can also be because of that layer, the top layer that the wheels have. So maybe after a few more sessions it's gonna be amazing. So like I said before, fast. They seem to be strong enough to support even skating. Anti-rocker, I don't have anything to complain about the wheels. They are actually really good wheels. The bearings, fast, as you can see. On an aggressive skate, this is not common. You wouldn't have this type of free spin on a plastic frame. In my opinion, this frame is one of the best things about these skates. I don't know where to start. So, as you can see, kind of like the Create Originals, there's like a big space here, kind of like digging in the frames. Like the logos are sticking out, but like there's like a big piece here which is just like inside. So basically when you do like soul tricks, there's only a minimal surface touching. Then the Sola's groove, it's much less deep than this one. So on this one, because it's such a deep groove, if you would have wheels, I can tell you clearly it would suck, because such a deep groove, the wheels would be super exposed. But instead of wheels, you have these two pieces here, like kind of like a freestyle block or something like that. I don't know how to call this. It's just like fake wheels, like I don't know. You know when you skate anti-rockers and the wheels stop spinning? That's basically what this is. But those wheels that don't spin, those wheels that stop spinning, they're like really made of plastic, exact same material as the frame. So that's maybe the reason why I like them. I don't know, it just felt really good. Then there was no clacky noises on this skate. Maybe because of this triangle, it's not like just a small thing, it's like a big thing. So the axles actually are like stuck in there. There's no clacky sounds, there's no nothing. It's just, when you skate it, it sounds solid. There's no anti-rockers making noises. There's no nothing. It's amazing. I love it. Then going to the sole plate. Someone in the comments say that the look of this sole plate, it's embarrassing. That's what someone was saying. Let me tell you something. I don't think it's embarrassing. It's not my favorite design for a sole plate. I actually think it's an original sole plate, and that's a cool thing, because most of the sole plates nowadays, there's like a trend and then all the sole plates look like that trend. Or there's a trend for a frame and all the frames go like that. And that's something that I love about these guys at Trigger, what they did with this skate. They're doing their own thing. They're not really looking of what's trending or what people are expecting. They did what they want to do, what they like to do, what they think it works. And it does work. So the sole plate might have these curves and all that. It might not be the cleanest, but you can always just, if you want to, just make it like more like flat here. But even if when you look at the skate it looks a little bit weird, when you skate it, it does feel amazing, and that's the most important thing in my opinion. And I was also talking about the sound when you skate with these skates. There's no clacky noises. That obviously comes because of the boot. This fabric on top of a hard boot, because this skate underneath it has a plastic shell and then it has this fabric. I said before when I made other skate reviews, like when I made the G Boots review, which is a USD7 with a leather skin. I wouldn't say it's like this, but it's something similar. The sound of that skate was amazing. That's what happens with this one too. There's like a plastic construction underneath, and then there's this fabric. Yes, it does make the skate a little bit heavier, but I didn't felt it. Maybe because I'm used to skate with flat, and on these skates I was anti-rocker or freestyle, which is the frame that comes on this skate. So it didn't really felt that heavy. I'm gonna keep going up. Still on the material, still on the fabric on this of the boot. I don't think this is real leather, but I had a few falls. Let me show you the other side. I had a few falls at the park and a few like scratches on the rail and all that. And of course it was rails, it wasn't like really hard cement, but it seems to hold quite well. Of course, if I'm gonna be street skating every single day and like skating ledges and going through the sole plate, that's obvious that this material will not last as long as if you're skating something like this, which is just plastic. It's not that it's not gonna last that long, it's obviously going to last maybe even more because it has the fabric outside the plastic. But once you go through the fabric, or once you go through the skin, then the skate is gonna look weird. But I don't think you're gonna rip it that easy. I don't know, maybe if someone skated the previous version and if they ripped it, please let me know in the comments. I didn't really felt that could happen that easy. This 45-degree strap, I really think it's important. I would love to see it differently instead of being stitched. Maybe if there would be a possibility to take it out, maybe just a little screw, like a lot of the companies do. But again, like I said before, you have to give it to these guys because they didn't try to do what the other ones are doing. So in the end, yes, probably that's the reason why they didn't put a little screw here for you to be able to take the 45-degree strap. It would be cool to have that possibility, but at the same time, the function on this skate, the function of this 45-degree strap, it's really important because you have such a thick, such a puffy thong that if you don't have this 45-degree strap, you won't have the same amount of control. Now, talking about the thong, that would be the thing that I would actually like to be different. If I'm gonna keep skating this skate, I think I'm gonna give it a little cut here and probably try to make this skate have a little bit of a slimmer thong. But that's obviously because I would like the skate to look or to feel a little bit slimmer. It's comfortable, that's something that I can say. It's actually really, really comfortable. It's more maybe something look-wise. But the truth is, I was skating on shorts, and when you skate with shorts, that's when you can actually see how the skates feel, or how that's when you can actually see how the skates look. Because if you're skating short, some skates actually look ugly, and these skates actually, when I looked from the top, they look good, in my opinion. Maybe you can judge. Leave me a comment, let me know. Let me know if you think it looks okay, if it doesn't. To me, it did felt good. Now, what did not felt good at all is the little receptor here on the buckle. It feels like it's a little bit sticking out, and because it's sticking out and because the boot is so puffy, like I said before, I wasn't able to tighten the buckle so much. So the buckle was just a tiny bit here. I would just put a little bit of this buckle strap, just something like this. And because there was not a lot of plastic inside, every little touch here these would just came loose. Another thing that I will do on this skate, if I'm going to keep skating it, it's probably change the receptor. Maybe it's not about changing the receptor, it's because it's exposed. There is ways to fix it. Obviously you can put a little bit of plastic or whatever, but yeah, it was maybe a little bit annoying, but that can also be because I've been skating with the other ones that I just told you before, which I'm not going to refer again, and they're flat here, so that might be the reason. Other than that, well, I can tell you that these things for backslides and for torques, just like I told you in my previous video, I was saying that I was really having high hopes on these skates being good skates for backslides and for torques, and they are amazing. Like backslides and torques on these skates just felt super easy. I mean, I haven't done a backslide in a quarter pipe with a grab quite a bit. It's not because I can't do it, maybe because of the skates that I've been skating with. I haven't been trying it that much, or maybe the spots that I've been skating. So yesterday at the bowl with these, I just wanted to film a backslide. I did one without the grab, and then I was like, oh, let me try one with the grab. And I did one with the grab, and I felt so much control that after doing the full backslide in the coping, I ended up having control enough while still grabbing my foot to come out forward. And that happens because this skate gave me really good control in backslides. Now in torques, I've said it also in previous videos, maybe even, I don't know, a few weeks ago, I wanted to try a torque and I couldn't do it, and I just said like I haven't been doing them in a while. So I was really having high hopes on these skates for torques, and they worked so good. Obviously, because I haven't been doing them in a while, I wasn't doing them the way that I really wanted to do it. I could do it with a grab or without a grab, but I wasn't jumping both feet and grabbing in the air. I was kind of like stepping a little bit, but I hope you guys understand. I haven't done them in a while, but now with these skates, I think I'm gonna be doing them again and more often. I might get rid of that step up torque and actually jump into it, because that's the way you should be doing them. Then usually if you can do backslides and if you can do torques, you can do all the cross tricks, kind of like unities, Savannahs, or no, maybe should I say alley-oop unity? I don't know, whatever. I usually say Savannah, but I know some people call it alley-oop unity. Doesn't matter. Topside tricks worked really good. I haven't done a topside trick in a ledge. Like obviously on rails and copings it's easy. On a ledge it's usually different. But because I've been skating with the solar frames that are really slim, you actually need to put your foot completely sideways right away, otherwise you're going to be rolling on the wheels. So with these skates, all I would need to do is my foot was a little bit sideways, and as long as the skate was in the right position, it would just slide into the right position. So I ended up doing a few top acids and top soles. I think I filmed the top acid, yeah. So that was good. Topside tricks, really good. Negatives, there's some marks here. I can't say it's a good or a bad skate for negatives. It's just a skate that has a wide sole plate and the frame is actually aligned, because with the old remedies, the OS ones, I think, it was hard to do negatives. Somehow it would bend your foot outside and it was really hard for me to do negatives. With these and most of the other skates, easy. If I do negatives with the AM12, then with these it's just super easy because the sole plate is wider. What else? Cuff. The cuff looks super simple. It has one line here, one line there. It's really simple as a cuff, but it does work well. So in my final conclusion about these skates, I really think it's an amazing skate. It kind of felt to me like sheeting skates. It just made everything so easy. So I would say if you're really into doing tech tricks, it's amazing. And if you look at these guys' team, like Adrian and Beat, these two guys, they're like super tech skaters, and I think they got the right team. Maybe they should have a bigger team, but at the same time, for a small company, having a bigger team, it's also not a good thing. So at least they have some skaters that can show what these skates are really good for, and these skates are really good for technical tricks, that's for sure. Now, one last thing still about Trigger, but not about the Beat Pro model, is I just realized that they started making kids skates. So maybe check Trigger website. I'm gonna put the link in the description, and that's it for this video. I'm gonna keep skating them for a little bit longer. This might even become my main aggressive skating skate. I don't know. What do you think? I actually like them. So that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, poof, give me some thumbs up. If you didn't like it, well, I could tell you to just say why you don't like it. You can give me thumbs down. But if you're gonna give me a thumbs down, give me 2 thumbs down. Click on it twice. Other than that, well, subscribe to this channel to see if I'm gonna keep skating with this or if I'm gonna be skating something else. There might be a few new skates also coming out that might be on my way or not. I can't really tell you yet, but I can tell you why I started skating, and that is because it's fun. So thank you guys for watching these, and see you soon. Let me see if I can do double backflips with these skates, because I remember that Julien Couture was really good at backflips with his skates. Let's see. I got it.